Hey, it's Miss Rigal. Time to get a little bit more of this packet knocked out. We're going to get it knocked out this week. It is Wednesday. Today's date is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. And I just added that dog in there because I thought that was so silly for him to have human hands propping his head up and reading a magazine. It's kind of funny that the magazine has a dog that looks very much like him on the front. But anyway, here are our websites for more distance learning. I've been checking to see what kind of activity we have in there, and I'm happy to say that some of us are logging in and trying to get a little bit of work done. Actually would like to see a little more activity in there, though. I know it's hard to get the packet done plus these sites, but it's a good place to spend your time to get some more exercise for your brain. So I encourage you to go in those sites and get a little bit done. On the reading and writing, we left off on page 204. It is a story about the turkey vultures, or actually it's informational text. It's not fictional, it is nonfiction. If you would, just pause the video, give yourself time to read that, and then I will read it. Okay, this story is called Dinner Time. A turkey vulture may eat a lot. That can be a problem if a snake wants to eat the vulture for dinner. The bird may be too heavy to fly away. So it does something a bit gross. It throws up some food. Some people think that this is so the vulture will get lighter. Others think this is so the snake now has a different dinner. Smart bird. All right, so on page 205, there are the 4 questions. Number 1 says, what might be a problem for a turkey vulture? A, eating too little food. B, eating old food. Or C, eating too much food. Right, I think it is choice C. If they eat too much food, then they can't fly as well or get too heavy. Number 2, what might a snake do to a vulture? A, kill and eat it. B, share its food. Or C, scare it away. Well, see, it's true. It might scare it away, but that's not what the text told us. The text told us that the snake might want to eat the vulture for dinner. So what we're afraid of is that the snake is going to kill and eat the vulture, which is choice A. Number 3, what does the word gross mean in this text? A, not smart. B, yucky. Or C, mean. Well, we already know what gross means. It means yucky. That's choice B. And number 4, why does the text say a vulture is a smart bird? A, it knows how to keep safe from snakes. B, it knows how to eat dead meat. Or C, it knows how to throw up. Okay, so it is a smart bird because it does throw up, but the reason it's throwing up is to stay safe from the snake. So it said there could be 2 reasons why he's throwing up. It could be to make himself lighter so he can fly away, or his throw up is something for the snake to eat, which is really gross. But he's a smart bird because A, it knows how to keep safe from snakes. Okay, on page 206, it wants us to reread about the turkey vulture. It says, dinner time. A turkey vulture may eat a lot. That can be a problem if a snake wants to eat the vulture for dinner. The bird may be too heavy to fly away. So it does something a bit gross. It throws up some food. Some people think that this is so the vulture will get lighter. Others think this is so the snake now has a different dinner. Smart bird. So on page 206, it wants you to think about all you know about the turkey vulture and then write about the things you learned. You're supposed to make a list. And actually, we talked about the turkey vulture yesterday. So on pages, let's see, 201, 202, 203, and 204, there's all kind of stuff about turkey vultures. So it should be pretty easy to make a list of everything that you learned about it. I've learned something about the turkey vulture myself. I didn't know that they call him a turkey vulture because his head looks like a turkey's. So that's one idea. Actually, he doesn't sound like the kind of bird I would want to watch for very long because he kind of does some yucky stuff. He eats dead animals and he wants to throw up to make himself a little bit lighter to fly away. So, yeah, he's not one of those birds I would want to watch for very long, but he is interesting. So there's plenty of stuff there. You can make a list of things you learned about the turkey vulture. You can pause the video to give yourself time to make that list. And then we're going to move on to word work. Okay, word work today is pages 152, 156, and 186. Page 152 is the AIM words, words that contain AME. Then we have page 156, that's the UMP words, words that contain UMP. And then on page 186, we have the elephant's trunk. That's actually a informational text that has some blanks, and we're supposed to figure out what sounds the best. So on page 152, we have AIM, and we're going to add letters to the beginning to make it look and sound different. Came, game, lame, same, tame, flame, shame, blame, and now we haven't added an S, AMES, aims, games, tames, flames, shames, blames, and now page 156, we have the UMP words, jump, lump, pump, dump, bump, slump, plump, clump, thump, and now we've added an S, UMPS, umps, jumps, lumps, pumps, dumps, bumps, slumps, plumps, clumps, thumps, and we have come to page 186. Page 186 is called the elephant's trunk, and you have a word bank at the bottom. The word bank has the words trunk, I'll point to them, trunk, mail, fright, blocks, flips, tail, pick, holds. Okay, so number 1, an elephant can blank up her baby with her blank. An elephant can trunk up her baby. No. An elephant can mail up her baby. No. An elephant can fright up her baby. An elephant can blocks up her baby. An elephant can flips up her baby. I hope not. An elephant can tail up her baby. An elephant can pick up her baby. That sounds like a winner because she can pick up her baby. With her, let's go back to the beginning over here. Trunk. An elephant can pick up her baby with her trunk. That sounds pretty good because I don't think she could pick up the baby with her legs or her tail. She could probably pick the baby up with her trunk. There we go. So we have marked those words from our word bank so we don't have to worry about looking at them anymore. Okay, number 2. The baby blank his mom's blank with his trunk. The baby mail his mom's blank. No. The baby fright his mom's blank. No. The baby blocks his mom's blank. Let's try something else. The baby flips his mom's. I doubt the baby could flip the mom's anything. The baby tail his mom's blank. The baby holds his mom. Okay, now that sounds like it makes sense. The baby holds his mom's blank with his trunk. What could mom have in the word bank that the baby could hold? Oh, look at that picture up there. The baby holds his mom's tail with his trunk. That makes a lot of good sense right there. So then we mark those out of the word bank. Okay, number 3. When a blank lion wants to eat her baby, the elephant blank him. Let's see, when a male lion, now those are the lions with the big mane around their face. So that makes sense to describe the lion as a male lion. That's like a daddy lion. So when a male lion wants to eat her baby, the elephant blank him. The elephant fright him? It would make more sense if it said frightens him. What about the mama elephant blocks him? Or the mama elephant flips him? I guess it's possible she could flip him, but if you'll remember, before we left each other in March, we were talking about how mama elephants take care of their babies. And what we saw was those mama elephants will form like a circle and the babies will be in the middle. So what that's called is blocking. Like if the lion were to try to make its way to that circle of elephants, the mamas are blocking the lions from the babies in the middle. So when a male lion wants to eat her baby, the elephant blocks him. Okay, number 4. She blank up her trunk and makes big sound. Can she fright up her trunk or can she flip up her trunk? Right, she flips up her trunk and makes a big sound. And then finally, number 5, she gives the lion A, and the last word that we have to choose is fright. And that does make sense because she scares the lion. If she's making a big sound and she has a big body, she's going to scare that lion. So she gives the lion a fright. And then number 6 says, away he goes. Now the baby is safe. All right, we are going to go to math. And today we are on page 344. It's lesson 26 problem set. We've been doing the same skill, practicing it like crazy, so we should be getting close to being experts with this. This page, they've already done a lot of work for us. So on A, they've added the 18 and 10, and they got 28. They took the 28 and added the 4 and got 32. And they added the 10 first. So on all of these, we're going to add the 10 first. On B, 14 is split into 10 and 4. So we're going to add 17 plus 10 equals 27. And then 27 plus the 4 is 31. So 14 plus 17 equals 31. Okay, on C, they left us a few blanks. So they split the 15 into 10 and 5 because we're going to add the 10 first. So 19 plus 10 is 29. You take the 29 and add the 5. And here, they are actually breaking the 5 down so that you can make 10 with 29. So 29 lacks 1 to be 30, and then you add the 4 left over. So 29 plus 5, there we're showing the 29 plus 1 makes 30. And then you take 30 and 4 and you get 34. So that extra step of breaking the 5 down is not necessary, but they're just trying to get you to see how you can make the next 10. So 19 plus 15 equals 34. Okay, D is 18 plus 15. We're going to add that 10 first. So 15 is broken down into 10 and 5. So we say 18 plus 10 equals 28. Take that 28 and you add the 5. And here again, they're breaking down the 5 to show that it takes 2 to get that 28 to the next 10, which is 30. And then you take the 30, you add the 3 that's left of the 5, and you get 33. So 18 plus 15 equals 33. And again, that extra breaking down is not necessary. They're just trying to get you to see how you can break that smaller number down to make the next 10, get that number to the next 10. Okay, we're going to move to the bottom part of that page, 344, looking at E and F. So we're going to add the 10s first. So 19 plus 10 equals 29. You take that 29, you add the 3, and And there again, it's showing you that you can break the 3 down into 1 and 2 to get 29 to the next 10, which is 30. So 30 plus the 2 that's left is 32. So 19 plus 13 equals 32. Now we're looking at F. It's 19 plus 16. We're going to add the 10 first. So 19 plus 10 equals 29. Take the 29, you add the 6, and it's showing you can break the 6 down, borrow 1 from the 6 to get 30, and then you add the 5 and you have 35. So 19 plus 16 equals 35. Okay, turning to page 345, we're still in lesson 26 on the problem set. It says solve using a number bond to make a 10 first. So this is going to be a little different. We're trying to make a 10 instead of adding the 10 first. So on A, they broke the 14 into 1 and 13 because they know that that 1 and 19 will make 20. 19 plus 1 equals 20. So you've got your 20, you go back and grab the 13. 20 plus 13 equals 33. So 19 plus 14 equals 33. Okay, looking at B, 18 plus 13. They broke 13 into 2 and 11 because it takes 2 more to get 18 to 20. So they added 18 plus 2 equals 20. They took the 20 and added the 11 and get 31. So 18 plus 13 equals 31. So on these, we are making 10s. We are not adding the 10 first, we are making 10s. So on C, we have 18 plus 14. The 14 is broken down into 2 and 12 because 18 needs 2 more to get to the next 20. The next 10, which is 20. So you take that 20, you go up and grab that 12, and you get 32. 20 plus 12 is 32. So 18 plus 14 equals 32. On D, we have 18 plus 16. They've broken the 16 into 2 and 14 because they know that that 18 needs 2 to get to the next 10, which is 20. So 18 plus 2 equals 20. You take the 20, you add the 14, you get 34. So 18 plus 16 equals 34. And that is called making a 10 first. You're going to find out what that larger number needs to get to the next 10. And you split the smaller number to make that happen. Okay, this is the bottom of that page. Again, we are making a 10. We're getting the smaller number to chop itself up so that it can get the bigger number to the next 10. So 15 is broken into 12 and 3. We're going to add 17 plus 3, and you get 20. That's the next 10. So 20 plus the 12 that was left equals 32. So 15 plus 17 equals 32. On F, same thing. We're trying to get that bigger number to the next 10. So 18 needs 2. 18 plus 2 equals 20, making that 10. And then 20 plus 15 equals 35. So 17 plus 18 equals 35. Now we're on page 346. This is Mission 4, Lesson 26, Exit Ticket. And it tells us to solve using number bonds to add 10 first. So this is going back to splitting the number where you get your 10s and 1s. We're not making a 10, we're adding the 10 first. So on 15, we're going to split it into its 10s and 1s. We're going to add that 19 and 10. So 19 plus 10 equals 29. Take the 29, grab that 5, and you get 34. So 15 plus 19 equals 34. Now looking at B, we have 19 plus 17. We're going to split that 17 into the 10s and 1s. Oh, I'm sorry, there's that answer to A. We're going to split 17 into its 10s and 1s. So 19 plus 10 equals 29. So we take the 29 and add the 7 and get 36. So now we know that 19 plus 17 equals 36. And we're at the bottom of the exit ticket. This time it says you're going to use the number bonds to make a 10. So to make a 10, we're looking at how can I make 19 to the next 10? Well, we need a 1 from that 15. So 19 plus 1 equals 20, and we've gotten it to the next 10. So we take the 20, we add the 14, and we get 34. So 15 plus 19 equals 34. Okay, looking at B, we are still trying to make a 10. So we're going to try to get that 19 to the next 10, which is 20. Well, we need to borrow 1 from 17 to get it to the next 10. So 19 plus 1 equals 20. And we can't forget about the 16. So 20 plus 16 equals 36. So 19 plus 17 equals 36. So there is a difference in adding 10 first and making 10. There's two different strategies to solving adding these two-digit numbers. You gotta know how to add the 10 first or make a 10. Okay, so you have 347 and 348 to do on your own. That's for homework. As always, I can provide those answers if you want to check yourself. So we're all done for today. You can work ahead if you like, but it's okay if you don't. Week 3, day 4 will be posted Thursday, April 30th, 2020. I hope you're rocking all this work because it is due May 8th. And I hope these videos are helping you. And I also hope you have a great day.